Testing, 1, 2, 3. So I don't have much time here. I'm gonna have to head out pretty soon, but I wanted to record this piece of content around the question of, well, if I'm gonna be making content, what happens if I change my mind? If I'm going to be making content, what happens if I change my mind? So here's how I think about this, right? So um, to think that your mind won't change about certain concepts, topics, themes over time, I would say doesn't really acknowledge the reality of as new information comes in, you filter through the information, and then you come to um, stay with your current belief, your thought, or evolve it to a new one. So um, I know there's a lot of concern around when you're making content and trying to be seen as the expert. It's like, well, if I change my mind, it's like, am I that much of an expert anymore? Well, um, it's a real fear. If you're feeling this, I'm not discounting. It is a real fear. However, I would argue that it's actually better to get started, and it'll be good not only for you but also your future customers to see how your journey has evolved over time. See how you've adapted to certain changes in the marketplace. See how you've adapted to certain types of approaches, systems, philosophies, things like that. So I wouldn't be too scared about the fear of, hey, if I start making content, what if I change my mind? It's actually pretty normal to change your mind. I know other people have different opinions on this, but I would say that, as I've said in some earlier pieces of content, that if you're in it for the long haul, to think that your mind's not going to change over the long haul on certain things, it's, I would argue, being a little unrealistic. So give yourself the freedom to get talking, and you'll be surprised with um, the feeling you get and that freedom you get from allowing yourself to get talking in the first place. My name is Randy Spillane. I hope you enjoyed this one. I gotta go, but I look forward to talking to you in the next one.